YouTube was good. It's your boy LaRon Potent Pondering. I'm back with another video. Please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time that I go live or I do uploads. So I wanted to come live tonight because I didn't feel like making a video and then upload the channels. Have to do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. I didn't want to do all that. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come up in here. Yeah. Please subscribe to the channel, all of that. Please make sure that you support the channel as well. The Cash App is on the screen. $ Potent Pondering, never pandering, never panhandling. So how are y'all doing today? How was your Monday? How was your day after Sunday? How was your day before Tuesday? Let me read some of these comments before I move on. What's up, Trey? What's up, First Lady? Oh, you know, I blocked this person earlier, and I wanted to say I apologize. Sometimes when you be in the midst of doing commentary, you just be kind of like in the moment. So I don't think they were saying something to me, but they were just saying in general, like, you know. So actually, let me go through and do that right now and unblock that person who I blocked earlier. See, because I can reflect. That was stupid. You know, I'll reflect on that. Yeah. So let's get them unblocked. You know what I'm saying? I worked from home today. I did do work today, but I didn't really do no work like that. Let me tell you this. If I go here, oh, it's too much. Oh, damn, how many people I got hidden from my channel? I felt like their name was like, damn, baby, you kind of out of there. Wait, what is that? I'm trying to go through it right now, maybe see if I notice it. I done scroll down and it says show 349 more. Damn, I'm sorry. I can't do that right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. You listen. So I hope all of y'all doing well. If you do catch this video, I do apologize. You know, I'll try to be better. But I didn't like what you said to me, and then I thought about it. I just don't like when people make statements like that, like, "Oh, you're not a real fan if you did X, Y, Z." No, I am. I'm a content creator. I create conversation. I don't care what no other content creator do. Nicki posted that single. Yes, I had an opinion that said, "Is she talking about music or is she talking about this?" We're human beings. We have a mind and we think, right? I mean, the first part of it is what I said clearly when I opened up my video. I was just like, well, I think Nicki respects her husband too much to come to the internet with that. But then it's like, you still was typing comments like, no. Listen, I implore everybody, I ain't on no gatekeep shit. Even if you do need advice or whatever, start your own channel. I'm telling you, it's a thing. If people love to do their own commentary, if you want to give it up that way, start your own channel. I don't want you to feel like you got to live through me. I implore you to do it. Everybody else doing it, shit. Content creators start new every day. Every day. Start your own channel and give your own opinion, you know? Bomb Barbie says, were you formerly female rapidly? Do you think so? I mean, what do you think? My videos are still there. I didn't private any of my videos. I just did a name change, Bomb Barbie. So, yes, I am formerly female rapidly, though. I changed my name. That's been for like a little over a month now, too. So, listen. Let's get into this because I don't want this to be an all-night thing. You know what I'm saying? I do want to talk about Chrisean Rock getting locked up when she was at court for Blueface. Okay, either way, it was purposely tweeted to be provocative, so don't blame the people. Yeah, it's just a conversation. I mean, if I was having a conversation with you in your face, Bomb Barbie, I would be like, what do you think, Nicki? I would have said the same thing. I'm like, what do you think she meant by that? Do you think she's single, or do you think that? Because I don't think she would, you know, disclose information about her relationship like that. But it's conversation. When you have a channel, you start conversation. Now, being that I respect Nicki or whatever, I'm not going to say anything negative. You understand what I'm saying? But I have a right to conversation. You have a right to it. That's just what it is. I didn't even have dinner tonight. Like, that's why I had that banana right now. I didn't even have dinner. Anyway, let's get into this because it's already 11:37 and I don't want to make this long at all. We're gonna talk about Cardi B. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Oh, hold on. Let me turn my screen off because I hate when that glitch. Wait, is my screen? Hold on a second. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me turn my screen down because I hate when that flashes in my lights in my. I never thought I could get rid of that, but oh, my screen is down. Okay, cool. I hate when that bright light is in my glasses. It's like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so you can hear me. So it says your browser has blocked your screen. Please click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access to reload the page. What are you talking about? Anyway, let me share the screen real quick. Let's go over here to the neighborhood talk. Now, I do feel bad. Like, listen, y'all know me. I'm not no Cardi B fan at all, right? Why does it keep saying your browser has blocked? Click the screen icon in your address bar. Hold on, let me refresh this. It was doing something funny when I was trying to share it. Like, all right, so let's do it now. All right, where we going to the neighborhood? No, 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 no. I ain't even want to play her audio. I'm about to get that. Let me mute her audio. I don't want to hear Blueface mom at all. Ugh. Let me go over here first. Only reason I'm even reading her post is wait a minute. I didn't bring the Chrisean Rock up. Well, first let's bring this up right here. Let's go into this with Tory Lanez. So, you know, they were saying that his wife filed for divorce. Can I actually, do you think that this is like, do you feel like this is strategic? Like why she's doing this? Like, what is the reason behind doing this all of a sudden now? Like, mm-hmm. So Tory Lanez's wife files for divorce after nearly 1 year of marriage. So it looks like Tory Lanez is a single man after his wife filed for divorce after nearly 1 year of marriage, according to TMZ. Raina Shazanye filed for divorce petition last week, citing hold on, I feel like I'm tongue tied. Yo, hold on. All right. So she is citing. Somebody put it in the chat because I don't know why I don't know why I'm just brain flustered right now. What the fuck? Whatever she said, pretty much the relationship is beyond repair. That's what that. Why can't I get that air? And I'm the motherfucking sounded out king. Irreconcilable differences. I don't know. Listen, call me slow. You know, I'll be calling people slow. You could call me slow today. You get a pass to do that. So listen, irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. They tied the knot in June 25th, 2023. Raina also is asking for legal and physical custody of their 7-year-old son, Kai. Well, I mean, who does she think is going to get legal custody of the child? She's the parent. Typically, you know, if the parent is out in the world, they will do a split custody because the court really wants you to have like a split custody. They don't want one person to have all of the custody. But yeah, I just don't understand why is this happening now. But again, we're not in her shoes. We don't know what's happening. We don't know if this is even something that they've even put together. And you know, it's probably the best, you know, legal wise. Like, who knows? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? What do y'all think about this? Why do you think this is all coming out now? Hell, I couldn't pronounce it either. Irreconcilable. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a irreconcilable. Thank you, Latoya. Thank you. Irreconcilable. I'm telling you, when I looked at it, it's like I couldn't even pronounce it. I'm like, what? So yeah, so they have an irreconcilable differences. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I sound like Cardi B like that. That's crazy. You see how God will embarrass you in public? That that's an embarrassment. He embarrassed me right now. Well, I embarrassed myself. So listen, and so people is in the comments talking about just enough to secure the bag and probably didn't even have a prenup. He was married. Am I the only one who didn't notice? Yeah, if you I mean, I knew he was married. Um, yeah, so I was kind of like just questioning that, like, why all of a sudden now, you know, are they announcing that, what is the reason for the divorce? But who knows? Anyway, leave your comments below in regards to that. Let me know what you think about that as well. I wanted to bring this up because I seen this. It said Johnny Damn D A&R rep is asking everyone to send prayers up for Enchanting. First and foremost, do y'all know who Enchanting is? I don't want to play this audio. He seems really emotional in it or whatever. Desperate times call for desperate measure. This man has been in this lady's life for a while now, before it all probably legit. Don't know what else to do but get on here crying and asking for prayers. Man, this is sad. She is such a sweet, talented girl. I pray she makes it out okay. Lord, wrap your healing arms around it. If it's your will, please allow her to come out of this. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Why she say that? That was kind of like a smack in the face. I don't know. What do y'all think is wrong with her? Like, 1017 recording artist FTO set with a post. So people are just praying in the comments, Father God, Father God. First thing you do is come to social media instead of going to God will always be an attention seeking moment for you, in my opinion. You know, everybody got an opinion on social media, including me. Like, including me. Everybody has an opinion. You know what I mean? But what do y'all think about that though? Let me see. Uh, yeah, Gucci artist is 1017. Yeah, but do you know any of her music? Like, I've never heard any of her music. Let me know a song. Let me look her up on Spotify right now. No. Oh, I need to pay my internet bill when I get off of here. Let me look up Enchanting. Enchanting. I never heard of her. She got 124,000 monthly listeners. She got a song, her biggest song got 6 million. Okay, she got a song with Cali, Track and Field. Still never heard of her though, dog. You know what I mean? Where's this young lady's family? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're making their own post as well on the back end or whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure that's going down, but I just never heard of her before. So prayers to her though, That's always a terrible situation when someone is going through hard times like that. Give me a second. Let me bring this up. Yo, I wanted to share this too, right? So this lady right here, I'm not playing the audio at all because listen, that's my little cheat code that I've learned. It's like, especially when I'm on camera, I don't need to play all of the audio because when I go to people's channels, like, not saying that everything works for everybody, but I don't have to play the video all the time. This lady right here, she was crying because she said that nobody showed up to her son's birthday party. Now, I will tell you this. When you want people to show up to an event, you have to put that energy out there for people. Damn, I thought that I was in the camera right. When you have an event, you have to put the energy out there and you have to be able to realize to check yourself too. Also, anytime you have an event, everybody is not going to show up. Like, they're just not going to. So she online wiping the tears away because ain't nobody show up to the event. I don't know. I can look at a person. I don't even hear her talking right now, but I can tell she's overwhelming. I don't like no overwhelming ass friends. I don't like nobody to talk me to death. We might have our issues, or even as your friend, right? I always say that, like, I'm a low maintenance type of friend. I'm a friend that will be there for you, but you got to have some pace. Like, if you speak to me for 10 minutes straight and you ain't take a break or a breath, I don't know. She one of them friends you got to just send a gift in the mail for, like, yeah, girl, I can't make it, something came up. I got to work overtime. and just send the gift. But damn, I feel bad for her though. The human part of me does feel bad because it's like you have a little boy, and but I'm pretty sure it's something about the mama. Like I don't care. It's something about the mama people don't like. Lacey Star, I'm good, sweetie. How are you? Oh, you speaking to Lacey? Hey, Lacey, how are you? Damn words. Yeah, I can just tell that she's overwhelming. She talked too much, and she probably like to smoke blunts at all of the baby events. So yeah, they probably want to deal with that and deal with her today. And she probably like every all of them. She probably like all of them is cut off. I'm telling you, they ain't coming to my son's birthday party. But you have to look at the relationship that you had with them prior to that. You can't just think that it's a child's birthday. They probably don't want to deal with you. It's unfortunate though, but I just wanted to bring that up and share that, right? So yeah, let me bring that down real quick. Yeah, I don't like friends who overwhelm me. I will ghost you. I'm telling you. You want me to tell you something real talk? I had this cousin and she knew it. And we really don't even speak right now though, right? But every time that I get on the phone with her, she overwhelms me. It's just overwhelming. Like she lays it on heavy. It's relationship drama. It's just drama after drama. I be thinking to myself, after this phone call, you're not gonna get me for a while because you're so heavy. And I think that's the part where people like when people talk about having emotional intelligence, no, how much are you wearing down the people? And I'm telling you, my heart goes out to you and anybody, right? But how much are you wearing down the people who are around you to the point where they don't want to come to your baby's party or they don't want to be around you? I know that there's somebody in this chat that you wear people the hell out. I know you wear them out. You be on the phone with them, dragging it, dragging. You got to have some sort of balance to be like, you know what? They haven't spoken in a while. Do little check-ins like every minute that you speak. Just try to make some sense of it and be like, you know what? Oh, girl, you know what's going on with you? At least play it off. But some of y'all don't even know how to play it off. You talking too damn much. You talk. And you know what I'm thinking? It's the last time you're going to speak to me for a while. I don't ever want to see you again. Nope. So I wanted to share this with y'all also. This girl right here. So she talking about I feel like she's just trying to get people riled up. So she's online saying that, using the N word, these people is getting really bold. Look at her shirt. We're American too as black people, but that shirt, you know how they get down. She probably a Trump supporter. I will put money on it that she is a Trump supporter.
But that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, right? So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care. Gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass.
Everybody who she knows who's married now is married to broke ass niggas. That's crazy. And she just so
Upset members
comfortable
of a
saying
certain
that.
community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care. Gold.
Yo, let me tell you something too, right? Just being from upstate New York, where white people are a little bold, right? She's. Let me know if you've ever met a white person like this too. She kind of like strikes me as a type of white person where she's very confident and that she will call you the N word in public and she will dare for you to put hands on her because notice how she says she has a right to say it. She will say it to you, and once you put your hands on her, she's gonna call the cops on you. A lot of them is like that. They don't really care, like I never forget my friend. My friend Q. She was in Target. You know how Target be having the pet company. All the Targets seem like they're the same. You got Target, you got the Pet Smart place in the same place. And I never forget we was driving and a white lady was crossing the street and she was like, "Move the fuck out the way." And the white lady was like, "Fuck you, nigger." And she was like, "You trashy ass white B." But the white lady did not back down. She kept saying the N word over and over and over and over. And my friend was just like, I could tell she wanted me to put hands on her because if she did, she would have called the police. You got to realize people be cop callers. People be cop callers. They want you to do something. Like they're going to say that word because technically you can't really put your hands on a person over that. Like I did have a bad bout of that. I never forget. I was upstate New York, and this white boy, he got so mad that I cut him off, and he called me the N word. And I remember I chased him all down. It was like in Colony, New York. It's this strip called 155, and it just connects to other cities. I remember I chased him all the way down there in my Acura. And what made me stop was he ran the light when I was chasing him, and he almost hit another car. And I did a U-turn right after that. I said, "Yeah, you going too far. You going too far." So I don't let that word affect me or impact me. I actually think that it's not funny, but yeah, you just got to work around it. Like, you just got to have that mind frame. Like, I've been called worse by better, like, typically. And most of the time when they call you that, they white trash. Like, so yeah. I mean, I grew up around people like that my whole life. They don't phase me, to be honest with you. Like a lot of people like that, like you could tell she has that better than attitude. Well, I've been exposed to a lot. My mother worked at GE for my whole life. She's pretty much had like a decent type of salary. So, in upstate, I know you might think this is small, and this was like years ago. A lot of black people go to Starbucks and places like that now. But I remember I would go in places like that and they would look at you like you had 10 heads. Let me know if you could relate to that. Back in the day, when you were going like Panera Bread or Starbucks, like in upstate, it was like that. They almost look at you like you ain't supposed to be in there. I just to act fucking snooty just like them. Like, bitch, you not better than me on no level. What you think? Because you think we can't get no damn half a sandwich and salad and no damn macaroni and cheese? But it's just that they don't think you're supposed to be there. No, they think we're supposed to be at the damn Waffle House. No, no, no. Look, I'm trying to find this thing from sex. I'm trying to find this thing from Shorty getting arrested at the court dates. Where the hell is it at? Saucy Santana is getting dragged on here. Yo, so let's bring this up. Let me see. So I know y'all heard about this. Let's bring this up real quick. So Saucy Santana is getting dragged in these comments. Saucy Santana suggests that he's too established as an artist to do a song with Jessica White. What has Saucy Santana done? Lyric, like, what has he done? You sampled Beyonce, and you thought that that was going to be a field goal. They still didn't romp with it. They still didn't put you in a different position. You on Love and Hip Hop, and nobody cares. They still don't care. So it's like you need to be working with whoever is going to, maybe she has some sort of outlet or reach that, she would be able to get your name into other places. Because to be honest with you, I know a lot of people might laugh at your antics online, but they don't really care for you. They don't really care for the beard and the nails and all of that. We're in this whole inclusion, and trust me, I think inclusion is important, but it's like it's a joke, it's a gimmick. Like, who really want to be rolling down the street blasting music from somebody with a full set of nails on and a beard? Like, let's be honest. Like, let's just be honest. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, wait. Let me pause that because, yeah, they might try to hit me. So Saucy Santana suggests that he ain't know. So look at the people in the comments. So they like laughing my ass off. Who paid for this headline? Love and Hip Hop. Y'all bored today. Oh, this is I thought that was a paid. No, it's not a paid post. I just recently found out my girl was a model with sickening accomplishments. I was too late to the party on what music wise. I didn't see. Oh, that's Saucy Santana. Yeah, I'm not reading your comment. No. You don't get no airtime over here. I want to see what the other people are saying. Oh, yeah. Like this person said, Santana is his own biggest fan. And Jerome Trammell, I don't like that little teenage mutant. He a Nicki hater too. I don't like Jerome Trammell at all. He said, and you know what? You know what I don't like either? I swear this was really popular on social media. Let me bring the camera in so that you can understand how much I dislike it. I hate when I keep hearing people saying two things can be true. It's like it starts trending. It starts trending, and everybody's saying two things can be true. Two things can be true. Suck a dick. I hate that shit. I hate when everybody says the same thing as everybody else. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my God. Let's see what the other people are saying on this post. He's talking about Vogue model Jessica White. Yep. She is an international supermodel. Vogue, Victoria's Secret, Sports Illustrated. Don't play with her. Yeah, and all those BBLs won't add up to it. And yeah, I see where he coming from because I did know Jessica did music. Um, let's see, he didn't know Jessica did music. Yeah, I'm not reading that comment. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, that's how I'm giving it up. So let's see what else I wanted. I'm trying to find the Chrisean post on here. It got to be on here. It has to be. Yo, did y'all hear about this story? This is horrible. I heard about this last week when I was listening to this one channel that I listen to in the morning. This lady right here is disgusting. This lady, she was in a shopping market. Was this in Ohio? Let me just read the caption real quick just to let you know exactly where it was. So, neighbors, this is so sad. A 32-year-old, yep, I knew it was Ohio. Okay. A 32-year-old Cleveland woman is officially behind bars with a $5 million bail after she ran up on a mother and her 3-year-old son at a grocery store and tragically stabbed the young boy multiple times. She unalived this little boy right here. And do you see her in court? And do you think she's doing this? But like, I know that people get into this saying that, oh, you can't blame everything on mental illness. Some people are mentally ill. Let me tell you something. That lady is going to get it bad in prison. She's going to get it bad. Like, look at her. What is so funny? She stabbed that little boy up. She took his life, and his mother is still alive. I'm pretty sure she wishes that she was gone too. Who wants to deal with that and be alive? And they seeing that, they're going to hurt her. I ain't saying that is right. That is, ooh. So listen, she did that last week. According to ABC News, authorities said that 32-year-old Bianca Ellis was inside of the Giant Eagle grocery store on June 3rd, 2024 in the Cleveland suburb of North Olmsted. And they probably thinking they in the suburbs and you get away. Listen, I'm in the suburbs and I don't never slip. Nope. I pull up to the gas station at night. I look inside of it before I get out. I'm very vigilant. No, and see, and then who would have seen this coming? Who would have seen that coming? And you know what? It's going to be some white person somewhere that's going to see this happening, and they're going to go and do it to another black person. Even though we don't suffer the most with that guy going to the supermarket and taking out all of them elderly black people in Buffalo, or the shooting down that happened in South Carolina at that church. There's multiple instances where black people were targeted, but I feel like that enrages that type of white supremacist, and that they're going to be on the verge to do something else. And then she's sitting up there laughing. That's messed up. So Margaret Wood, let's see. So she stabbed up Julian Wood and his mother, Margaret Wood, near the front and followed them into the parking lot as the mother was about to load her groceries in her vehicle. So at a vulnerable point when when you loading your groceries, that's why now I understand it now, where I be seeing women and they be loading their groceries and they be looking at me, I be looking at them, and they just be on their shit. They trying to just make sure that like everything is good. Imagine having your baby and somebody, what was her reason for doing that? So she was loading the groceries in the vehicle. Ellis rushed them with a knife and stabbed the boy twice in less than 5 seconds. Oh my God. Margaret Wood was taken into the hospital with a stab wound to her shoulder, and her son unfortunately passed away. Monday, she shouldn't even have bail. Why does she have a $5 million bail? They probably know that she can't pay that. So Monday, Ellis showed up via the video from the county jail when Judge Russo asked her if she had a copy of the charge sheet, charging her with aggravated capital M word and other charges. She just stared at the floor. Ellis told the judges at first, "I don't know," and then wouldn't answer. Even though the judge asked her several times, Russo then asked Ellis why she wasn't talking, but Ellis didn't answer. After being asked second time, she had the same response. An assistant public defender whose office has represented Ellis in an unrelated matter told Russo that Ellis has mental health issues and tried to waive Ellis' right to review the indictment before being arraigned. No, I don't care. That's not right. You took that 3-year-old little boy out. In court, Ellis told Linda Herico, an assistant public defender for Cayuga County, not to read her the charge. When Judge Russo asked if Herico did, Ellis whispered no, but Herico nodded yes. After reading all 10 counts aloud, the judge noticed Ellis smiling. Ellis was then given jail time with a $5 million bail. There's nothing that could ever replace my son or anything my wife and I and our other kids are going through. This is horrendous. Husband Jared Wood said in the interview, neighbors, we would like to send. That's messed up. That is demon like. Ooh. I don't even know what to say about that no more. When I seen that last week, that was just horrible. Like, how do you do that to a child? Like, you know, how do you do that? I just hope that there's not going to be I just hope that there's not going to be any types of retaliation, because we always end up getting it the worst. So condolences to that family. My heart goes out to them. Imagine just loading your child into loading your groceries, and you got your child there, and it's like, I guess at any moment you should be prepared for a person to run up on you. What do you do? Got the gun cocked already? Like, what do you do? Have the bear mace out? She said that she stabbed her son 2 times within 5 seconds. So she meant to do that. That is crazy. That's ugly. That's ooh. So anyway, let's move on. So Chrisean Rock arrested on felony fugitive warrant after attending Blueface court hearing. So that happened earlier. Let's see. Give me a second. I don't click. Wait, what was that? All right. So yeah, so she was arrested in jail at Blueface's court hearing. Then you see her being walked out now.
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
I'm sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
She has a warrant for her arrest, right? This is crazy. You gonna record me the whole way?
Yeah, they're gonna record you the whole way.
You're a big star.
Oh God, this is not big. Oh, this is messy.
You know, you want to get clouded up and recorded. This is what y'all do it for.
What the hell? But who be like, can I just like talk to somebody because that don't make sense.
Yeah. So that's photos of her entering the BLDG and photos of her ARREST. That's crazy. So I was looking at this post from Blueface Mother, and I don't really want to play it because she just grinds my gears. Just give me a second. She just is like, I don't like the ignorant shit, just to be honest with you. Let me just click this off real quick and make sure that I got it. I don't want to play that one, but I want to play what she talked about Blueface father not taking the baby. And then how did you let the baby ended up going with, what's the lady named Marsh? Like, why didn't you take your grandchild? It's just weird to me.
This too much for any parent. This too much for any person. Now, both the baby parents is in the jail. I did bring the video cameras because I talked to Wack, and he's, you know, he got a good attorney, and he said it was a slam dunk. So I was, you know, hoping to come get some nana boo boo footage, some footage of, you know, my son maybe coming home today or possibly tomorrow, whatever.
Is she a clout chaser? Check this out before I finish that up. She talking about she put it on her TikTok.
When I tell y'all this is too much, baby, it's too much. I don't think none of y'all can handle none of this. Now, I just walked in here to the court. I done got kicked out. I got everything on the 6 Go subscribe to watch the whole thing. I was not present. I didn't see that. I didn't.
She got everything on her TikTok. Go subscribe to get the whole thing so she can get her little check from over there.
Both the parents to be in jail right now, but most craziest shit, I just seen my son in court looking like old dog from Menace to Society.
It's just not funny to me. Like,
so I did bring the cameras because I got a heads up, but I did not know that I was coming into this type of. It don't even make no kind of sense. It don't even make no kind of sense. I'm not finna try to bash John's daddy for not wanting to take the baby. They got me.
Why didn't you take the baby? You let Marsh. It's like Marsh. It's like, I don't. To be honest with you, it feels good to me because do you ever meet one of those people who knows everybody? I don't know Marsh. Don't want to fucking know her. Don't. I don't know who she is. This is just a story that I'm covering because it's happening now. But no, I don't care to know her. I used to hate that when people used to come up to me like, you don't know Lil Bill or you don't know Lil Joe. No, I don't know him. No, you pride yourself on knowing everybody that live in the damn city.
Me saying I agree. I said I'll take the baby. Me and Marsh are locked eyes, and she said, "Don't worry."
So if Marsh, you lock eyes with Marsh, why didn't you say no? I'm gonna take the baby, yo.
Carlissa, I got the baby. This is too much.
These new grandmothers, I feel bad. Like, I'm glad that I came from the era where I was born and having a grandmother and them from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Even though certain things may have existed back then, I had a real grandmother, real mother. I seen my mother be a real grandmother to my nieces too. Like, like my mother is about to be 70, but imagine my mother going to court and some friend is going to talk about they taking my nieces. What? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No. Talking about Marsh, talking about she had it. Why you ain't take the baby? You trying to talk about his father? This is just crazy to me. This is why I can't get into these people.
This too much for any parent. This too much for any person. Now, both the baby parents is in the jail. I did bring the video cameras because I talked to Wack and he's, he got a good attorney and he said it was a slam dunk. So I was, hoping to come get some Nana Boo Boo footage, some footage of, my son maybe coming home today or possibly tomorrow, whatever the case may be. So I did bring the cameras because I got a heads up, but I did not know that I was coming into this type of, it don't even make no kind of sense. It don't even make no kind of sense. I'm not finna try to bash John's daddy for not wanting to take the baby. They got me saying I agree. I said I'll take the baby. Me and Marsh are locked eyes, and she said, "Don't worry, Carlissa, I got the baby." This is too much. I told her
my one thing that I've been.
So that's that. With Blueface mother, she talking about Marsh take the baby, I take the baby, they won't take the baby. You should have took the child, point blank. But you know what I've learned? Don't force relationships with people. If that grandfather didn't want to take that baby, don't allow him to take it because that's how kids get hurt. That's how they get hurt. One thing my mom used to do, she knew that we was perfectly fine at home. We didn't have to stay the night. If we wasn't at my aunt's house or somebody like that, we could be home. She would just go shopping, get us all the snacks and stuff that we wanted, just have everything at home. Make your house the best type of place. Like, that's why I think my mom used to always get us any game system, or we used to go to Blockbuster back in the day and just get games. I think she did that so that we would be in the house. Do what you got to do so your child is comfortable. And then being in the 90s, once my brother, he was older than us, he was born in 80. I'm born in 83. Soon as he turned 13, we was able to stay home alone. So my mother, she was dead. She would deadbolt the door. But yeah. Yeah. Family ain't family no more. But I noticed with a lot of people. She up here and like, you talking about Munch the baby. You should have took the baby. Point blank. These people make me sick to my stomach. Sick. Girl, get off the internet and go get your grandbaby. That's what I'm saying. Like, Blue Dad posted the baby all on his IG now. And he talked, yo, when I tell you, please try. I'm about to, matter of fact, when I get off of here, when I pay my bill, I got to get that Bohemian lime because I got like 3 more samples left, but I put it in my Vaseline. Yo, this shit, after you take your shower at night, I put the fragrance in my Vaseline so I could smell it. It's just a little lighter when you mix it with the cocoa butter Vaseline. But when I go out, I spray the actual fragrance. But yo, that shit is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah. So let's see. Dysfunctional, exactly. Marsha's Chrisean's best friend from B More. So what? She ain't the grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She's not the grandmother. Like, I couldn't never imagine my mom allowing it. And I'm pretty sure your family is like that too. Imagine your mother being the grandmother and seeing the best friend take your niece away from her granddaughter. It just don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense at all. So anyway, let's move on because it is 12:12 and I want to get out of here soon. So what I want to do next, let's go over here. So let's talk about Cardi B and this Wannabe remix. So Cardi B failed to receive a credit on the Wannabe remix, which it means it did not perform better than the original song. Everybody knows that. So this will make her second failed attempt after Never Lose remix, right? Now, as a human being, I never like to see anybody lose or whatever, right? I never like to see a person lose, right? I don't care about Cardi, but I do feel bad for her because I know that has to hurt her ego, right? I feel bad for anybody who's losing. Not that I care, but I feel bad for her because it's just like, yeah, I did all of this for what? For what? Like, for what? You thought that, either they thought that they were saving you by putting you on a record that's popping, or you thought that you were saving them. Only thing that they did, I felt like, and maybe with streams combined, they was trying to make it seem like that this remix was going to sell 225,000. It was going to go top 10, possible top 10, all of this, right? And then the results were not responsive at all. And I think that Atlantic Records, you have to realize, I don't care how far-fetched you think it is, and you think that it's just, oh, you hating and commentary, they got to be talking about this behind the scenes. Like, damn, why the bitch ain't doing numbers? Why she ain't doing numbers? It has to be a conversation. You're in the business to sell. You're in the business to chart. You're in the business to have gains and make movement, right? That's what you're in the business for. And all you did was boost up Glorilla and Megan. I know she got to feel used. She has to feel used. I want to check something real quick. I know she got to feel used. All these other female rappers is eating. Let me go to over here to, I want to look at the radio charts. Cash Cobain, Fisher look like that's getting some radio play. It don't look like Ice Spice is featured on it. Maybe she is featured on it and they just haven't like updated it on the radio yet. Let's see. Cardi B, Enough is losing radio steam too. She ain't charting across nowhere yet. She got radio play. That's the only reason why that song is sustaining on radio. That's the only reason why. I mean, sustaining on Billboard. So yeah, shout out to Tinashe. Her song is growing. Every day I see it, the streams is going up and up and up. So shout out to her. So yeah, I wanted to share that one screen. So then this is the other one where they said, that's crazy. I know she felt like shit. And I know her fans try to do a lot of dragging. So then they announced it today. Billboard Hot 100, number 15 plus 24, Wannabe, Glorilla. And this is all off the backs of Cardi B doing the remix for something that she was not credited for. And, they tried to come with this. Glorilla and Cardi B, Wannabe, greatest, biggest gainer. This week's on the Hot 100, up 24 spots. 15 following the remix with I Am Cardi B, and Cardi B was used. So the remix garnered 19.7 million streams, 13,000 sales, and they pumped radio play into it crazy for all of these. You see what I'm saying? It's like the formula don't hit no more. So they got 19 million streams, 13,000 sales, and 7.1. Cardi thought she was going to get a potentially another top 10. She thought she was going to get another top 10. And God has a funny way of humbling the people who have wreaked havoc over this industry. The ones who came in here that made it seem like they were so talented And, you know, I just feel like God is humbling Cardi B. That's just how I truly feel. He's humbling her. He's, you know, all of the things that she did and her record label did to try to, you know, undermine Nicki and try to do just different stuff like that. Now, what they say, the chickens are coming back to roost. So, yeah, what I personally feel is if Cardi B's label see her performing like this, even with the performance of Enough and other songs, her next song, they're gonna have to do something crazy. They're gonna have to push promo. They're gonna have to like do something mad. They are going to like, she's gonna have to go pop next. She's gonna need like a Doja Cat collaboration or something. She needs something because it's just not working at all. It ain't working. Then she posts TikToks on her stories. That's what I'm saying. She then them TikToks she doing that sort of making people like, oh, she know my verse, he know my verse, she know my verse. Nobody cares. Is it charting? No. You're in the music business to sell. You're in the music business to be successful. Like that's what you're in the music business for. So that's the part of like, I feel bad for anybody who's not charting, but I don't really care when it comes to Cardi because she talked all of that. She's a top female rapper and this and that. You know, you jumping on any remix. Maybe you have, you know what, Cardi? Maybe what you should do is listen to your instincts because you did mention in the spaces that something told that you didn't want to get on the song or whatever. But your crew really good with that crew and that crew and this crew and this crew and that crew and that crew and my team and this team. And the results just weren't responsive. Like I would be mad if I was somebody with a big influence like Cardi that they try to make her seem like she has, like, you know, and for my record not to be able to chart. I know that her fans have to be feeling some sort of way about that. And, you know, I still seen them. I think I seen a few tweets today with them saying like, come on, guys, Cardi did the remix. Bye, sweetheart. Week one is typically the biggest sales, unless something, you know, and they've been trying to attach her songs to like things related to like war and stuff like that, trying to get the song to go viral. It's not gonna work. It's not. And when you got to go that hard to make inorganic moments happen, it's just not gonna work. Like it's just what Mary J. Blige say. It's just not gonna work. And my feelings they didn't hurt. But my fans show me so much love, and but that's not the situation. Yeah, I know that she feeling that right now too. What did they say? Then I dropped the Mary album, and people would say that it's just not gonna work. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. Like you know. Yes, please get the likes up. It's 133 people here. Please like the video. And then Megan, you know, she was on tour crying. Listen, one thing that I can't take away from a person, I know a lot of people who I see in this chat, y'all be saying some crazy stuff, but I can't discredit a person to say that they're not allowed to like, how does that sound for me to say that, you know, you're not allowed to have emotions? Like, you know, it looked like she was crying. Do I think it could have been attached to a publicity stunt? Possibly. But I feel like sometimes we be so much in the thought of course, it is public. I think that it is publicity, and you have to know actively that you are in the moment where people are going to see things. And I think that you're going to benefit off of that. She knows that. She knows that the blogs are posting her tour and all of that. But at the same part, I try to be human and be like, well, anybody can be emotional. You know, they can go through things. So I just try not to be too far to the left or right and look at things like, you know. So, yeah, because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me, even though they probably still would, you know. Don't she have an album fixing to come out? Yeah. But I don't think that that's going to help her. Let's be honest. That shit is not going to help. You know how many Chrisean and Blueface came out? Now, that's a trending topic. They had already got over the Megan and crying. The only thing was sensationalized with that is the fans online talking about they can never make me hate you. That's what it's all about. That's what, listen, let me tell you something. When new news comes out, the old news gets pushed down. That's exactly what happens. That's why it's like you got to adapt the mind frame. This too shall pass. It's just gonna pass. It's just the news for right now. I looked at the neighborhood talk. I'm pretty sure the Shade Room had more engagement because they have more followers over there. But I seen the neighborhood talk. They posted it 2 days ago. They had 59,000 likes. That's not necessarily. I mean, a lot of people probably seen it, but it's yesterday's news. I don't think it's gonna make her album go up anymore. You know, what is it? The 11th? She got what 18 days before her album come. What is she gonna do? She already slacked up on the Megan Monday freestyles. So it's like, I thought she was gonna do a freestyle every Monday until the album came out. Because when I started seeing them freestyles, I said, "Oh, Megan is gonna drop something every Monday until the album comes out," and she hasn't done it. Her team dropped that video. It's receipts showing the connections. Her team dropped what video? Why is she on tour and is about to put an album out? I don't know. Maybe she'll pop up with this with a second leg. You already know how these people do. And I came with no more drama. And I was yeah. That's my song. So, but why cry over a fake video that didn't even get the attention? Because I feel like on the end of it, where I feel as though that she could be doing it for attention. If she cries, let me tell you something. When she performed, I think what it really was though too is like Cobra was supposed to be a deep track for her. So I think what happened is that you have to realize a person, especially if you emotional and I guess you lost your parents. I think Megan could probably cry at any moment. I think she can cry at any moment and she can use that to manipulate and blame it on other things. You have to realize people know how to do things like that. But there's still a part of me that say maybe she really was sad. I just don't like to completely be on one way, even though I don't want to say I don't care, but I just want to think about the possibility, even if I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was definitely a publicity stunt. We've seen clear footage of Megan's tour until she was on stage crying. This was the best footage yet. Yeah. I'm over the sympathy and payola. So yeah, so I mean, poor Cardi B. What do you guys think that Cardi is gonna do now? Like, what do you think is gonna be? Do you think her label is gonna rush out a pop single? I mean, Cardi has been she's been failing with these hip hop attempts. It's just like everything related to hip hop this year has just been not in her favor. From the Like What freestyle to the Flo Milli remix to the Enough, and it's not doing enough. It's just not. So it's like that part of me from a business aspect, it just makes me feel like, damn, like I know Offset Offset probably feel good because she in the same predicament as him. He feel like they try to boost up that. What was that song Offset had with that? He had a song this year that with the Busta Rhymes sample that everybody thought was going to be big. And I knew that shit wasn't going to do nothing. I knew that it wasn't going to do nothing. I don't even expect Megan's album to do anything too crazy. What's that shit that in that old battle where Remy had with Lady Luck? What did she say? How did that shit start? I thought about that when somebody was saying how they think Megan album gonna do. How did she start that shit? It's like Hov was gone and everybody want to rhyme one in. And since G-Unit is popping them, they want to rhyme like them. Why you switching your voice up, bitch? You sound like a him. I battle dudes on the regular and that sound like Rim. It's 2004. Who the fuck want war? Bitch, I warned you. I don't know what you came for. And if Miss Martin's on it, believe they paid me for it. If not at least a month, then the day before. You see, Joe's gone. So you see Joe's gone, but I'm like, fuck that tour. I'm in the fight club spitting that uncut raw. Blame Pun because he open, let me touch that. Or in my album, shitting on your slut bag horse. And your album ain't gonna do nothing at all, just like your last one and the one before. I thought about that when somebody said that. It was like, what do you think Megan album is gonna do? And my album, shitting on you slut bag horse, and your album ain't gonna do nothing at all, just like your last one and the one before. Yeah, that's how I think with Megan's album. I'm not expecting no real like static with Megan's albums at all, like at all. And you're worse than the groupie luck. You're my stand. You're a fake. You're a phony. You're a pussy. You're a stand. Now, she want to do alternate album covers, right? Exactly. Nicki needs an apology. Apology from who? No. See, I think what it is that Cardi needs to. Let me tell you something. How this business works. Cardi want to talk about Bia, but if Nicki says anything, so this is why it's like, if Nicki says anything to Cardi now, Cardi is going to run with it to promote that album, right? You missed your shot already, though. The shot is over. You should have did it when she dissed you on We Go Up. You should have did it when she banged you on Red Ruby the Sleeves. You should have did it then. The time is over now. Unfortunately, if you come at Nicki now, it's gonna look like you picking and you starting because she's on tour, she's out of the mix, and she's doing what she got to do. So it's like you're going to be looked at as stupid. You missed your opportunity. And I hope Nicki don't ever feed. Nicki got to, I know that she realizes that you got to look at a thing for it's done when it's done. Like, who am I to say? I'm not God. I can't say that Cardi B is done, but everybody sees that, her momentum and her impact has shrunk, right? So Nicki would be foolish to feed her. No, she already fed Megan too much this year. She fed her too much, just off of that one release. So it's like, no, let Cardi do what she got to do. Let her roll it out. And, she's on single 16, all of that, dropping all of these songs, and nothing has been able to have a huge impact. If Cardi was smart, she would have dropped that album before when she dropped Money and, Please Me and all of that. She should have just dropped another album. Now, it's going to look desperate when she try to put WAP on her album so that her album can go platinum the first week because WAP is a diamond single. Is WAP diamond? Correct. Let me know, did WAP reach 1 billion streams on Spotify? Let me know. Is WAP diamond or did it reach 1 billion streams? You let me know. All of her songs will sound the same. People are tired of mediocrity. Yeah. People will justify and say that it's great for an independent artist. That's what I'm saying. Yes. So anyway, let's get into this last topic before I get up out of here. So let's go over here to the Shade Room and talk about Nicki. I did go live earlier about this too. So Nicki posted, "Yes, I'm single." So of course, like I said earlier in this video, I did think that when she said that, it's like she did that to mind fuck people and just to get them to talk about, like, like I said, I think Nicki respects her husband way too much for her to come out and saying something like that publicly, but then again, just to not be too far left or right, even though I'm really am leaning on it being a single, you really don't know what people, you don't know them. Like, but I don't think Nicki would do that though. I personally don't think it, but I mean, that's how conversations are formed. Like, do you think that Nicki would come out and say that? Only reason why I think she did that with Meek Mill is because he was a public figure and she wanted people to know that she wasn't with him no more. But when it comes to Kenny, he's not a public figure. And I don't think that she would put people in her business, especially having a son and, things like that. But yeah. Oh, I was just commenting on this. Let's see. I don't believe she would do all of that, do all of this for PR. What do you mean? You don't think that she would do what? You don't think that Nicki would? What do you mean by that? I think that she probably coming out with something. She's learning how to work the system like everybody else worked it. Hold on. Yeah, I think Nicki is just learning how to work the system, how everybody else is working it, not saying that she on some clout chasing shit, but she just like, she gonna get it talking. She's gonna pop the talk off. So it's like, maybe she has something coming out soon. Let me know what you think of this. Do you think that she's gonna push Pink Friday Girls? Like I was saying in my live earlier, I like that. I think that girls like that song. For me, Pink Friday Girls is like not a go-to for me, but I can see why people like the song, why girls like it. It's a real fun song. I can see people at pool parties in the summer, water splashing, hair wet, like having fun, going shopping or whatever. I can see it, but I just can't. Me going around playing, I'm looking for my baby. No, probably not. No, but I did buy it and supported it last week when they was playing it, when they was pushing it or whatever. I think she about to release another single. She about to drop new music. Yeah. Please make sure that you thumbs up this video if you still here. Please make sure that you also support the channel. The Cash App is on the screen. I feel like I don't know, it's late, so I feel like I don't want to talk so loud or whatever. But yeah, please make sure that you support the show. $ Potent Pondering. I am kind of tired. I don't know if you could tell my energy, it feels a little low because I didn't go to sleep last night till like almost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I got up. I did get up at like 7, but Yeah, I went to sleep close to 4 o'clock to be honest with you. So yeah, my energy is just a little drained. Then I went to the gym today. Today is my day off from the gym. So yeah. But yeah, we'll see what Nicki comes with next or whatever. I don't think that she broke up with her husband or whatever. But yo, let me tell you what happened to me today, right? So I go to HEB and I buy like the other day I got like turkey from the deli, boar's head turkey, and then I also got some smoked Gouda cheese. I think it's I can't think of the name of it. It's not Boar's Head. It's the store brand of HEB, but their smoked Gouda cheese is really good. So they cut it in these little circles or whatever. Not the post oak one. If you in Texas, I don't like the post oak one. It's too smoky. I don't like that. But I like the regular smoked Gouda. So I go to my refrigerator, like just in between working, and I just open it up because sometimes I just might go just for a slice of cheese. So I got a slice of cheese. I looked at it. Now I'm like, why does this cover say that I paid $4.44 for this cheese? Typically, I go and I get a third of a pound of cheese, and it typically lasts me. That's probably about 10 slices. It'll last me like maybe like 7 or 8 days, right? Till I go the next week. So I looked at the cover. I'm like, why is this $4.44? This cheese normally comes up to like $2.23 to 30 cents. I looked at it. They had charged me for ham. And this is not the first time that this happened. Have you ever went to the deli and you ordered cheese and then you look at it and they have something completely different on there? This is the second time that this guy did that. So listen, I got ground turkey and I got it to put into my meal that I made yesterday. I like to have it one day as like vegan, and then the next day I'll put like ground turkey in it. It's almost like a chili. It's like a lentil stew or whatever. I posted it on my Twitter. But so when I went shopping last week at the store, the ground turkey said that it's good until June 16th. Last week I also got chicken wings from the store. It said it was good to June 12th. So I got it like a few days before the 7th. So I tried to make it on the 7th. I open up the pack of chicken. The chicken is bad. I look at the label. I'm like, am I bugging? This chicken says that to prepare it by the 12th or freeze it. It was the 7th. I'm like, why is this chicken bad? So I brung that. Yo, I know they hate me at HEB. One thing in this inflation era, I don't play that shit. If anything is wrong with my food, I'm bringing it back to the store. So last week I brought the chicken wings back. They replaced it and gave me that. Today I opened up on my lunch break. I'm like, okay, let me make the ground beef, the ground turkey to put it in the food. So I open up the pack and it's sour. I said, let me look at the label again. It says June 16th. I went to HEB. I said, y'all keep seeing me. I'm like, I hope you don't think I'm difficult, but the label, look at the label. It says the 16th. Why is the meat spoiled already? And then I said, and I have to be honest with you, I brung the pack of cheese there, even though I ate a whole bunch of it, right? I brung the pack of cheese there, and I said, when I came here the other day, as you can see, this is smoked Gouda cheese. I said, look at the label. I said, he charged me for ham. That's $9.99 a pound. I don't care if I didn't get a pound of it. I only got a third, but it's the fact of the matter is that it was supposed to be. I just can't let people get over on me. I know you might think that that's small, but, and I'm not hard up for the money either. Thank you, S. I just got your Cash App. I'm not hard up for the money either, but it's just like, I don't like people getting over me. I feel like if you get over on me and I don't say nothing about it, like when it matters to me, not for like anything, but when you get over on me, like I feel like I'm drowning if I don't say nothing. Because at first I was just like, should I just eat this and just not say nothing? I was like, nope. I packed that shit up and bring it right to the store too. Because she was like, do you still want the cheese? I said, yeah. Are you going to charge me the difference? Because I'm thinking she's going to weigh it up, look up the amount for the cheese and charge me the difference. Like give me the refund on the difference. And she refunded the whole thing. Yeah, give me my money back because y'all not listening. You know, the price of food and like gas is up. I'm not letting you get over on nothing. Nothing. I think they be tampering with the dates just to make and J Love. But guess what? If I buy it, this is my rule. I got watermelon in my refrigerator, super cold. I know it's nothing wrong with the temperature of my refrigerator. I got cantaloupe in my refrigerator. I have the cheese. Everything is super cold. My food that I prepare is super cold. I said, and I don't have no shame in doing it. Let me tell you what I also do sometimes too. I'm just gonna tell you. If I get a pack of chicken and it's getting close to the date and I don't make it, I am gonna still bring it back to the store, even if it is on me. No, y'all make millions of dollars per year. That little pack of chicken ain't gonna do nothing. You probably got some sort of insurance on it. Businesses have insurance where people return stuff. I'm pretty sure they get it on the back end. If I even make the mistake and I don't cook it, I'm gonna bring it back to the store. Sometimes what I do is I'll freeze it to make it look like I say, oh, I froze this, before the date, and I bring it back, and it still smells funny. And what they'll do is they'll give me a credit, give me my money back. Yeah, I make millions of dollars, and like you said, they be playing with the dates. Yeah, I definitely think they play with the dates, but guess what? You played with the wrong one. I bring everything back, all of it. Nope, never do that. As someone who works in a retail setting, get what you pay for. Exactly. Thank you, S. I appreciate you. Yeah. Thanks for the Cash App. So yeah, so it's 12:36. Let me wrap this up, So yeah, make sure that don't let people get over on you, especially when things are with inflation and how prices are up right now. Like I was speaking to my family in New York, a watermelon in New York. I don't know if it's just upstate New York, but they saying that a watermelon costs $20. I got 2 watermelons this week so far. I think it was on sale last week for $3.97 for a watermelon. Not a really huge one, but like just a regular size one. I paid $3.97. This week it's like $4.97. It only went up $1. But it's like during this time of the year, I eat watermelon every week. I'm telling you, every week I buy watermelon. I eat it every day. Like if I can eat watermelon every day, I'm gonna have watermelon every day because I just like it when it's in season. It's just so good. Like when I was younger, I hated watermelon. I hated it. My father used to put salt on it, and I hated it. I don't know why. When I was younger, I hated watermelon. As an adult, it's so refreshing and fresh. I love it. So I put my watermelon in the refrigerator today. So tomorrow is going to be really cold. So I'm going to be cutting that up tomorrow. Watermelon is $4.99 out here in California. Yeah, I think what it is supply and demand, because in New York, down here in Texas, it's like watermelon grows plentiful down here. In New York, I don't think it's like that. I don't. Yeah. So listen, leave your comments below. This is your boy LaRon Potent Pondering. I appreciate all of y'all who came through. Shout out to you again, S, for supporting the channel. And yeah, I'm up out of here. I need to get some rest. Hopefully I could be asleep before it's 12:38. It's gonna take me at least an hour or so because I'm gonna be scrolling on my phone. And yeah, I'm gonna probably have to watch a vlog or something to like go to sleep. But yeah, I need some sleep for real. Be safe, be blessed, and I'm definitely gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. So I'm out. Take care.